Hey there, y'all. Bunkle here. Hope you've been having a great day. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, be it as it may. Today I'm going to be opening up some 1990 Donruss Baseball. Now, if you notice, both of these, this one right here has a Bo Jackson up on top. This one has a Bo Jackson and a Kirby Puckett. Now, I actually picked these out. I guess you'd say for a reason or reasons. Every once in a while, just like everybody, and you know what? It's definitely a trying time for many people, and I definitely want to say that the last couple days have been a bit rough. Just a lot of different things going on, and a lot of storms. Sometimes, you know what? It seems like they all hit at once. One thing and then another thing, and it for different people it could be different things. You know, might be a loss of a job, or family member being ill, or I don't know, you stubbed your toe, you hurt yourself, somebody broke a nail, or you broke your finger, or even worse, you had a car accident. A lot of different things. If you're listening to the news and everything about the economy and all of this other stuff, it kind of just adds more, I guess, salt to the food. Now, a little bit of salt in your food might not be all that bad, but when you're over salted, it's just nasty. Kind of like any kind of issues or anything. I mean, sometimes you may just feel like, wow, I'm just getting beat up. You know what? I get knocked down, I get back up. I get knocked down, I get back up. I get knocked down, I get back up. And sometimes you just need a win. So I kind of picked these two packs because I needed a win. And I actually set up to film this morning. Um, and just I didn't get a chance to. A lot of things going on, and there was a pastor that I was listening to out of Ohio, and he was giving a sermon that was definitely, I guess, pertinent. It kind of made sense. Uh, Sometimes God will just send you messages, and whether you're a believer or not, that don't matter. God believes in you, and I do as well. I may not know you, and I may never actually know you for real in person or anything like that. And maybe someday our paths will cross, and I will know you as a person. But anyway, so this pastor in Ohio that I listen to, and the outside of going to church, there's different pastors and reverends and people that I absolutely listen to. I believe they speak with absolutely blessed words. The sermon that he was given is called A Response to Discouragement. So I think it was a great message, especially for me this morning. Again, you have those days where you just feel like you're completely beaten up, and you just need a moment of refuge. So yeah, it's World Outreach Church, and they do post up on YouTube. Absolutely love their channel, and definitely hope to get out to their church sometime. But one of the things that led me to was Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he'll make your path straight. Now, that to me was, again, absolutely needed, absolutely, I guess, a remedy in some ways. Um, Kind of something that I absolutely needed to hear just to keep going today in some ways. Um, I mean, it's pretty easy, and yeah, sure. You know what? Considering and comparing to what might be going on in other parts of the world, first world problems and all that, I've heard that before, but it doesn't matter. I definitely understand. You know what? We all have our things to carry. Um, I do, y'all do, everybody does, and it might not be big to somebody until they're the ones carrying it. Then it could be a really heavy load. Anyway, just I guess kind of the message for this video. Now, I am going to be getting to open these packs now, and sorry to kill so much time, but I definitely wanted to get that across. If you are going through a tough time, don't worry about it. There's hope. There really is. So, as I was saying, I'm going to be getting to open these two packs of 1990 Donruss. Now, they both have winner cards up on top. Hall of Famers, Bo Jackson and Kirby Puckett on that one. We got a Bo Jackson Diamond Kings card on the top of that one. Now, there's lots of great cards, lots of great players from these times that are in these outside of the ones that are up on top. I have my Wall of Fame ready. Some of the cooler stuff, of course, that you can find in here, the Juan Gonzalez reverse negative would always be a cool find. The Diamond Kings cards, definitely a cool find. The Nolan Ryan, there's a couple different versions of an era, the King of Kings card, or the number 660, 659 card with the number 665 back, which is pretty cool. If you're looking for things that are PSA or high-value PSA, of course, again, the Juan Gonzalez, the Barry Bonds, the Griffey Jr. Diamond Kings, the Bo Jackson, the one sitting right up there on the top. If that one, and of course being the top card in the rack pack, it may not be a PSA 10. It may have gotten a bit dinged up. But if it wasn't a PSA 10, you're talking about $120. So, and in my mind, that, you know what, nice little quick profit on these. And I dug these two packs out of the stacks of packs that I have piling up in the garage. All sorts of great stuff to open. So I do definitely hope you come back and see more videos. Anyway, and some of the videos, as I did mention before, are on different topics, different subjects. So as you watch, there will be coin videos, there's reseller videos, there'll be videos on finance and cryptocurrencies, all sorts of stuff. Maybe sometimes I may dig into a little bit of the day work that I do in the data field. Always love to pass that knowledge and information on, of course, with discretion, because as a consultant, I have all these NDAs and everything else, so I won't be speaking of client per se, but interesting situations that come up, I definitely might speak about. But anyway, we're going to get to opening some baseball cards here. Got Marty Barrett as our first card in the first rack pack that had the Bo Jackson and the Kirby Puckett, and we immediately get a Barry Bonds. Now, that is a great card to find in absolutely sharp condition, it looks like. I'm going to frapper that up. I'll put that on the side for right now. I'll frapper it up in a minute. We got Jim Dwyer, Sammy Sosa. Now, I would be absolutely above and insane if I would have found these two cards in a pack back then. Craig Lefferts. Got Bill Bathe. Great name. Hope he did. Mike Moore. Checklist. Rockin' Robin Ventura. He was all that in a bag of beans back then. Charlie O'Brien. Trevor Wilson. Juan Berenguer. Neil Heaton. Roberto Kelly. Steve Olin. And Gerald Young. So I'm going to slide those to the side and get my Wall of Fame started here with Sammy Sosa and Barry Bonds. Now, Sammy looks outright slim there. Great card to find. If I'm not mistaken, that's the Sammy Donruss rookie. And Barry Bonds is just a few years into his career. They're still with the Pirates. His head's still smaller. His head at this point is still smaller than his shoulders. All right, get to part number 2 of pack number 1 here. And we have the Kirby Puckett All-Star card. Great card there. Wall of Fame that bad boy up. Scott Garrels, Todd Zeal, rated rookie there. Devon White, Gino Petrelli, Kevin Ritz putting on the Ritz, Dennis Rasmussen, Dwayne Ward, Alejandro Pena, Oral Hershiser, great pitcher from then, Pat Tabler, Bert Blyleven, Hall of Famer. I'm not going to Wall of Fame him, but I'll definitely keep him on the side. Bernie Williams, Lonnie Smith, Mark McGwire, All-Star. Okay, well, now I got... and Will Clark. Great card there also. Now, that's not the All-Star Performance card. That does have PSA value. That's his base card. But yeah, this is definitely lining up to be a really interesting classic pack number 1. You got 3 of the absolute big hits of the day there. And the fourth one's definitely not a slouch. Kirby Puckett, great player, phenomenal player. So we keep the Puckett over there. And now we got the Bo Jackson on top. And let's see if there's anything cool underneath. And so far, it's been a pretty good pack. Pretty good, yeah. Anytime you're starting off with 4 major stars of the day and you have one up on top, almost feel bad breaking packs that have Hall of Famers on top. Got Luis Rivera, Norm Charlton, Chris Bosio, Tim Leary, Mark Kubica, great pitcher with the Royals there, Ron Hasse, Eric King, Kurt Ford, Rich Gedman, Dave Johnson, Bill Duran, Eric Davis MVP card. Now the shadowing on that, and that hat looks like it's like floating over his head. That's just a really rough picture. Joe Girardi, Mark Parent, and Walt Weiss finishing that up. Now Girardi wasn't all that as a player. I mean, sure. He definitely was in some great games. Nowhere near a Hall of Fame or anything like that. But coaching and managing later in his career, that definitely was a bigger thing. You find a lot of catchers that do go into managing. And many of them do turn out to be great managers. Some of them end up maybe not a great manager, but definitely a funny one, like Yogi Berra, for example. And I'm not saying that you have to be a catcher to be a great manager. I think Sweet Lou Piniella was definitely a great manager. Larry Bowa. Oh, I love watching Larry Bowa. As a manager, as a player, he was definitely wild. But as a manager, he was past insane sometimes. A lot of fun to watch. Rafael Palmeiro. Now, I'm going to be going through these cards a bit later also. There's an error or a variation on some of them that are possible where the blank line is going through the players' names, and there's a bunch of cards like that. Paul Molitor, another Hall of Famer there. Great player, Brewers. Jeff Musselman. Okay, we got Terry Brose, Jamie Moyer, pitched forever and a day. Kurt Wilkerson, Willie Randolph, Jack Clark, Chris Bosio, Tony Armas, Joe Girardi. There we go again. Eric Davis All-Star. Now the helmet looks like it fit better than that other hat, that's for sure. Got Tim Wallach, Cal Ripken, great card there. I'll frapper that one up. Don August and Larry Sheets. So what's my standard for the Wall of Fame? Well, not only Hall of Famer per se, but because of course like Barry and Sammy, they're not Hall of Fame and may never be with the whole juicing and all of that other stuff from back in the day that everybody else was kind of involved, or many other people were involved in, and everybody turned a blind eye to, and all of that great stuff. But also, I guess, players that I enjoyed. I mean, whenever I pull a Darryl Strawberry, I'll definitely put him up on the Wall of Fame. I definitely admire Strawberry. He was a great player, great career. Could have been a lot more. One of those, I guess, cautionary tales. You know, sometimes you give too much, or a kid gets too much too quick, and they don't know what to do with it. It's kind of like those lottery winners that are bankrupt a couple of years later. And you always say, you know what, if that was me, that would never happen. But you don't know, because it's not you, and you weren't put in that position. And if you were, well, God bless you if you did do something different. All right. Got Brian Harvey there, Terry Kennedy, Alvaro Espinosa, Eric Yelding, Jeff Ballard, Mike Jeffcoat, Lloyd McClendon, Chip Hale, Mike Moore, Alan Trammell, Hall of Fame pile that one, Candy Maldonado, Sammy Sosa again, got another Sammy, Rex Hudler, Tony Gwynn, All-Star card, nice card there. I'm back and forth. I'm going to put that one in the standard Hall of Fame pile. Bobby Ojeda. Bo Jackson Diamond Kings card. That is a great card to get. And yeah, it was up on top. That's kind of cheating, I know. John Russell, Randy Myers, Mariano Duncan, Charlie Leibrandt, Mike Marshall, Jim Gott, Steve Sachs, Diamond King, Mike Gallego, Tony Castillo, Johnny Ray, Sandy Alomar Jr., rookie card there. Alex Sanchez, that's his rookie card also, but I do believe Sandy Alomar definitely had a better career than Alex Sanchez. Greg Litton, Mike Schooler, and the Goose. He got away with definitely wearing a stash. Couldn't wear a beard, of course, as part of Steinbrenner's Yankees. That was definitely not permitted. All right, so we're wrapping this up now. Oh, got to get a couple more frappers out of the pack here. So we're wrapping this up with a Bo Jackson Diamond King. We'll pop that right up over there next to the Bo Jackson base. And the second Sammy. So definitely a fun pack to open. No reverse negatives or anything like that. But definitely got a bunch of great cards there. Very happy with those. In all, I think my favorite is probably the Bo Jackson Diamond Kings. Followed up by the Ripken. The other players I definitely appreciated, definitely liked. But I could appreciate Ripken as a player. Sure, the record as far as consecutive games and all of that to me speaks more of in some ways, a work ethic. Show up, do what you got to do, and just keep going. So kind of, I guess, a theme in some ways to this video, right? Get knocked down, get back up again. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Hope you stay well. Hope you always stay blessed. God bless y'all always. Catch you in another one. Bunkle out.